It was nice of Frogger to get out of his busy schedule to help us.
You have been leaving. Oh, I guess it was me.
I have no idea.
I think this guy was me as well, actually.
I think everyone's voiced him.
I don't know. Oh, wait.
Someone there?
Really? No.
Yeah, it's a Power Ranger. How the fuck did you get in here?
Oh, man.
Garland, old friend, how it warms my heart to hear your voice again after all these years.
He's the Lancer.
Yep. Nero, is that you? You sound well. It would seem the salvage land agrees with you. The highest ranking tribunus in the 14th. It was you all this time? Tell me, Garland, how long do you intend to keep all the glory for yourself? What? You've lost me. Don't play the fool with me. Ever since the academy, I've been condemned to live in your shadow. By all objective measure, I was the one more talented than the two of us. Yet their fact counted for naught beside your privileged birth. You were admired as a young prodigy simply because your father was the great Midas non-Garland. When you defected, I felt sure my star would finally rise. But by disappearing, you acquired the status of a legend. Your reputed genius gained credence merely by dint of your absence. Instead of cursing you as a traitor, the people actually came to think of you more fondly. To this day, you are still the young prodigy of Magitech. I, meanwhile, have been made to feel second-rate. I, who have continued to serve our nation faithfully. Whenever I fail to excel, why is it I only to be expected? Yet when I exceed all reasonable expectations, people proclaim that I walk in the footsteps of the great Cid, not Blood Garland. Talks so fucking much. Nero, I don't know what to say. It matters not what I achieve, or what I achieve. Your existence has rendered mine worthless. Even Lord Van Belsar saw fit to offer you a place at his side, and in spite of your betrayal. Did he extend such an offer to me, the man who has remained loyal to him all these years? Why, no, he did not.
Somebody's jealous.
Long have I endured this injustice, but no more. Lord Van Belsar is in the midst of activating the fully powered Ultima weapon. It is my magnum opus, the creation that will win me the recognition I am due. I will not let anyone interfere. Nero, what are you? We're now in the Shadow Realm. Ever since I have set foot in this bright land, or benign land, I have watched you, every move you have made, every step you have taken. You have felled icons, a feat made possible by the Echo, a peculiar power which shields you from their corrupting influence. It is of little wonder that my lord has taken an interest in you. As have I, if truth be told. It is my desire to harness your power for use in the Ultima weapon.
Didn't even catch it.
Well, are you gonna catch something that weighs that much? That's kind of dangerous.
Yeah, I thought
Should
it was
succeed,
cool.
Lord Van Belsar would surely take any notice. Besides this, Garland's achievements will be made as child's play. I mean, look, come adventure and yield to me the secrets of your power. Look, he's more of a nerd than a jock, all right? He's just...
Yeah, he's definitely wearing artificial... Or there's definitely artificial musculature inside that suit. 100%.
It's kind of awkward watching them try to characterize each villain 5 minutes before they die.
They die horribly
they've
and
had
very,
so
very
much.
quickly.
They've had so much game to potentially establish these characters, and they're getting around to it like now. Finally. Like, all right.
Sorry, Mike. I'm an off tank because I don't know how to tank.
Womp womp. Yeah, I think we lost Panda. I don't know if they're back yet. I can't tell. They said they disconnected in my stream chat.
Oh no, game crash.
So what's the mechanic in this game? This fight?
Don't watch out.
Don't stand in the stupid.
Yeah. The hands will push you. So kill the hands before they come to you if they have a purple beam on you, because they will try to push you into the danger that's outside.
That's very rude. I would like to politely ask them to not.
It is very rude. Also, he will sometimes push you.
Yeah,
be
I saw
careful.
that. That was
Oh,
also
God.
rude.
Better hurry up. I'm gonna die. Ow.
Does stunning work?
Stunning him? No.
Aw.
All right. That
Well, I
was fun.
tried anyway.
This changes nothing. Fucking frog.
Changes a lot if you die right now.
Oh my god. Ah ha ha ha! The ultimate weapon is activated and it brims with power of icons. Nothing can withstand its might. Are you all right? What of Nero? Fled? Damn it. In the instant prior to the blackout, the instruments detected a massive power surge from the deepest chamber. Gaius is certain to be in there. We have no time to wait. Word arrived from the Alliance a short while ago. It seems the Order of the Twin Adler has completed its blockade of Castrum Sentry. What hands they can spare are hastening this way even as we speak, and likewise for the Maelstrom. All that's left is to destroy the ultimate weapon. I should warn you, the chamber which houses the target appears to be saturated with etheric energies. There is bound to be heavy interference. But even if we lose contact, you must go on. Just don't do anything I wouldn't do, all right? Help.
Those earrings are like a little too decorative.
What?
I don't have hide the earrings in my glamour or different earrings, so it's just whatever earrings I'm currently wearing, and they almost look like mistletoe. Like they're very decorative.
Oh, that's cute. Let me see. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, they're like a star.
Yeah, it's like a North Star with a bunch of little like beads or something floating around them.
Man, I sure hope nobody shows up while we're doing an elevator.
Keep your eyes peeled. Gaius could be waiting for you down there. Oh, and don't even think about dying. You're too bloody useful. The interference is getting worse. I don't think the connections last much.
Tell me, for whom do you fight? How very glib. And do you believe in Eorzea? Eorzea's unity is forged of falsehoods. Its city-states are built on deceit. And its faith is an instrument of deception. It is not but a cobweb of lies. To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing. In Eorzea, the beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead, though your comrades only rarely respond in kind. Which is strange, is it not? Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well in Cartano and call them down? They will answer, so long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether. Your gods are no different from those of the beasts. Icons, every one. except for this, and you will see how Eorzea's fate is bleeding the land dry. Nor is this unknown to your masters, which prompts the question, why do they cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning, even the great Louis Schwab, to grovel at their feet? The answer? Your masters lack the strength to do otherwise. For the world of man to mean anything, man must own the world. To this end, he hath fought ever to raise himself through conflict, to grow rich through conquest. And when the dust of battle settles, it is ever the strong who dictate the fate of the weak. Knowing this, but a single path is open to the infinite ruler, that of false worship, a path which leads to innovation and death. Only a man of power can rightly steer the course of civilization. And in this land of creeping mendacity, that one truth will prove its salvation. Come, champion of Eorzea, face me. Your defeat shall serve as proof of my readiness to rule. It is only right that I should take your realm, but none among you has the power to stop me.
Well, unfortunately for you, sir, we're actually going to just beat the shit out of you right now.
Am I supposed to think him turning gold means he's more dangerous now?
Yes.
Haha, look at my costume change. Shudder in fear. Alright, so what's going on this time?
Just beat him up.
Wow!
Yarr! Yarr, she blows.
I had not thought to be so hard-pressed. Your strength is most impressive. Such power befits a ruler. Yet, you lack the resolve to put it to proper use. A waste.
It's just a tap, 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 tap sound because I keep being in my dancing battle stance.
Why do we let him walk over there? I don't get it. Like, just end him.
It's good.
Animu. It's really strange to me that our party shows up in this quest, but not the previous one.
Yeah, or any other before that.
It's functionally basically the same mission, like everything about it.
true power of the Ultima weapon.
My machinations remained undetected for years.
Look, man, it's a lot of anime, and yeah, watch out for the green, by the way. So the green lines are bad lines. Don't stand in the green.
Does that include that plus sign in the middle? Is that something else?
That's something else. Just watch out for when he does the beams on the ground. And that's about it. From there, just keep beating his ass.
Beat his ass.
Beat his ass.
Beat it.
He is no match for us. He is but a small baby.
But it will take a bit.
He'll go by fast.
For he has hips for days.
He does have hits for days. He is not a weak boy. But also, he is a weak baby.
He is a sad baby that will not survive the winter.
Stand inside of the purple.
Despite all of the machinations.
Don't stand in the purple.
Which did I do?
You're good.
Shit.
You did
Those
the
were
right.
mutually exclusive sentences.
Yeah, sorry. That was my bad.
And I wasn't entirely sure if I saw purple to begin with. The screen kind
It
of
was
covered
on the
in,
outside.
but the screen like covered in a bubble. I'm like, is that the purple?
Yeah,
Ooh,
don't
there's a
stand in
weird
the red
fire.
either. Yeah. Get out of the way.
Why are his damage zones weird colors?
Because those are different types of damage. That's because that was from Titan. That's why. He's doing the powers of the other bosses. Because he is made up of icons. That is how he is powered.
Wow. He's like an emoticon.
Yes.
Drone. Just
Nobody asked you.
Nobody.
Fuck it. Limit break.
Go back to being muted.
Wait. Not the limit break.
You're gonna get us banned. Oh, he's dead already.
Yeah, he's dead. That's why I did the limit break.
Or is he?
But the Ultima weapon is all powerful. Why does my enemy still stand? Can his strength truly be so great?
It is the blessing of light that confounds you. Your foe acts under the protection of the crystal he bears.
So, this is what empowers him.
Beyond mortal limits. If you are to prevail, the hammer of darkness must needs be brought to bear upon the shield of light. And so it shall, for the Ultima weapon is host to a power of which you are as yet ignorant.
Speak plainly, Ascian.
The heart of Sabik. It is the weapon's core, an enigma whose surface even the vaunted scholars of ancient Alec failed to scratch. The magic within has lain dormant for eons.
Of what magic do you speak?
A spell without parallel. Ultima. I sought the life force of the primals for no other reason but to quicken the core. For the true power of the Ultima weapon lies within its now beating heart.
Eorzea, what have you done?
No more than was necessary for my god to be reborn.
Damn you, Eorzea.
The hour is at hand. Behold but a sliver of my god's power. From the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima!
That entire cutscene's unintentionally funny. Because you can hear my character's hopping in place. You hear the tap, 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 tap the entire time they're talking. Every time it cuts to a close-up, I'm just hopping in place the entire time.
Such devastation! This was not my intention!
Oh, Hydaelyn. It seems the task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left. Van Belsar, your enemy's shield is broken. The rest I leave to you.
We will speak later, Ascian. But first, I must deal with you. The question of who is mightier remains. Come, adventurer. Let us find the answer together.
And now for the real final boss fight.
It's so fucking funny just hearing about the entire cutscene. I never stop moving. Even the dancer moves less than me. Tap, 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 tap.
So, how do you like the anime?
The screen went black and I can still hear the tapping. That's all I can hear anymore. I like the part where he exploded.
Right? Watch out for the blue lines, by the way. And the green line. But mostly the blue line.
Just lines as a concept.
Watch out for geometry.
Yep. Geometry, very scary.
It does a lot of damage.
Oh boy.
I just had something fall on my face, so yes, that did a lot of damage.
Don't worry about that.
It'll rub out, right?
Yeah. Just fight Ultima.
All it takes is a Medica. It's fine.
666 damage. Are you toying with me?
Probably.
The number of my shit. Oh, there's the green lines.
666. The last time I saw a number like that, it was how many fucks I give.
The greens, that's a lot of fucks. The green lights are a lot harder to see.
Thankfully, they happen very rarely.
Ba-boom.
Oh,
Also,
I
he's
just
dead.
got knocked out. Right as he died, I got killed.
Well,
Damn.
No, no, no! subjects of a weak ruler must needs look to a higher power for providence, and their dependence comes at a cost to the realm. The misguided elevate the frail, and the frail lead the people astray. Unless a man of power wrests control, the cycle will never be broken. You of all people must see the truth in this. You who have the strength to rule.
Pathetic. You boasted of unrivaled power. You were entrusted with the ultimate weapon, the ultimate magic. And still, you failed. So much for the glory of man. Growing imbalance afflicting the planet must be redressed. If it is permitted to worsen, the very laws of existence, both etheric and physical, will be warped beyond all recognition. Know you the root of this corruption? Hydaelyn. Like a parasite, she must be burned out if the planet is to recover. And naught but the return of the one true god will ensure her complete excision. Yet, to pave the way for the Master's return, a chaotic confluence of untold proportions must needs be brought about, and that will necessitate the presence of the primals. Needless to say, both you and your scion accomplices cannot be suffered to interfere in this endeavor. You will not leave this place alive.
It's really funny that he puts on an evil voice.
I think this guy just is mad he doesn't have a chin.
Yeah. He really regrets his neck tattoo choice.
And now we have the real boss fight, part 4! Or, real boss fight 4? Boss fight Boogaloo? I don't know.
Yes, this is the final boss fight.
Or is it?
Or is it?
Or is it?
Vote now.
Look how itty bitty he is. He's almost hard to see because he's so small. The more petite the anime boy, the more threatening they are.
I mean,
This guy is taking less time to kill than the big thing.
Well, that's because he has 7 more phases to go.
no, once he's dead, he's dead.
Are you sure?
He's trying to lull us into a false sense of security.
I mean, you're gonna find out in like now. All right, good job, guys.
a blade of light.
What?
What if Kingdom Hearts music started playing right now? Symbolically, there's the way that... Look at all this fucking anime ass shit.
Wow, yeah, all those characters totally helped, I guess.
The power of friendship will overcome this evil threat to us.
Just the weird, like, why?
We're just flying at them. We just committed an anime boy exorcism.
Your heart wasn't in it.
It's my friendship spirit cannon.
Clearly you needed more people on the dark side.
Take this supper off.
He has that Sith power of 2 rule working for you. Don't worry, guys. I'm back to my not evil voice.
You can tell I'm not evil because I'm not making the voice.
Yeah. Obviously.
This guy's fucking flagging down the corpse.
Among Us is really easy in this universe. He's just that fucking like dance stick pose. It's beautiful.
All right, player accommodations. He wanted him. That's why he stuck around. So give it to him.
I don't even
Give
know
him
how.
those player. At the bottom of your screen. That's all he's here for.
He's
He must
just
be
dancing
farming
for
some
them.
reason. Yep.
He's dancing. What the fuck is that dance? Look at him go.
The Mandeville.
So the fucking arm swing.
It's a good dance.
This is still like the only dance I have. Wait, there's a new power here. What's this one? Perfect balance. Allows the execution of weapon skills that require a certain form without being in that form. Oh, that's the that's like the special monks get easier button. I guess we just leave. Is there a loot place? Do I loot anything?
Nope. That's it. Thanks for showing up. Get the hell out.
Oh yeah, it says performs the Manderville.
And so my conquest ends, Cid. In smoke and ashes.
Hear, feel, think. Warrior of light, beloved son. The darkness hath fled before the unclosed brilliance of thy spirit. Yet it lingereth still beyond the sight of men, in forgotten corners of the world. In the depths of the abyss yet resideth the Dark One, watchful ever, till this evil be cast out. Never shall the world know aught but a passing peace. Yet for the present, a gentle light shineth o'er the realm of Eorzea. With thee at its heart. From sparkling moat shall it swell to glorious sun, and all the world shall bask in its warmth. Blessings and joy be upon thee. Go forth, my child, and be as a beacon of hope for Eorzea and the lands beyond through all the days of thy life.
My lady, all Twin Adder units have fallen back to the outer perimeter.
The Flames have completed their withdrawal, General.
Admiral, all hands accounted for.
He's still in there.
Cid, has there been no word?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Damnation!
He's going to make it, I know he is. Ida is right. We must have faith.
Cid, can they not be evacuated aboard the Enterprise? That adventurer and the Scions are as the Warriors of Light reborn. We cannot abandon them to their fate. Not again.
I wholeheartedly agree, but flying into the midst of that would only add to the fireworks.
There must be something we can do.
Please, Mother Hydaelyn. Please light his way through the darkness.
Look into the light, my child. If thou wouldst see thy companions returned safe to thee, reach out to them now.
There!
Oh!
Adolin. Welcome home.
They finally show all of us again, but they only narratively establish one escape vehicle, so everyone just vanishes and is presumed dead.
You almost got us killed that one time, remember?
Now, we both know that was your fault.
Thank the 12 we're safe.
Mind your horns there, man-bull.
Mayhap when you mind your manners.
Though the crystal that bound Thancred is no more, I doubt we can say the same of La Habrea. And even if we could, we know that he is not alone. Confounded Ascians. Their god may be unknown to us, but their zeal is unquestionable. Suffice it to say, it would be folly to assume that they no longer pose a threat. Nevertheless, for now, we must savor what peace we have won, however ephemeral. Do you see, Grandfather? Our first step towards realizing the dream for which you gave your life.
The dread night of imperial tyranny and Ascian machination is ended. A new day now begins in Eorzea.
True to their name, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, along with our champion, have delivered us from darkness.
Let their shared victories serve to remind us of our shared history. And let their bravery in the face of adversity inspire future generations.
Doubt not, the realm will need bravery in the days to come. Old rifts threaten to divide us within our walls, while hordes of beastmen claw at our gates. And though the Black Wolf be slain, the rest of the pack remains. Yet no foe need we fear, so long as we stand as one.
So long as the Scions stand for peace.
So long as our champion stands fast. For there exists no adversity over which we may not jointly prevail.
No longer can we turn a blind eye to the suffering of our allies.
No nation stands alone. If one should fall, so shall we all. Eorzea is our shared home. For any one of us to know peace, so too must our neighbor.
Just as we join in solidarity before you this day, so too shall our grand companies be joined henceforth to strive not only for the good of mere nations, but for the good of all the realm.
Change will not come overnight. Yet I foresee a day, not so very far from now, when the lines that divide our lands fade, and all of Eorzea is one.
It has been but 5 short years since the Battle of Cartano. 5 years since the advent of the Seventh Umbral Era. No victory, however sweet, can wash away our bitter sorrows. No triumph can reclaim those we lost. Yet do not presume you honor them by dwelling on the past. It was not the past they fought for. You would repay their sacrifice by looking to the future.
A future united, as the warriors of light united in the champion.
Now is the time for us to rise as one, bearing all of Eorzea on our shoulders.
5 years ago, Eorzea bore witness to the end of the 6th Astral Era. Now, the 7th Umbral Era draws to a close, yet we come together not to glory in its end, but to mark a new beginning.
Let it be written that on this day, by the light of the crystal, Eorzea ushered in a new era.
One of those is a gun. Could you not point that at people?
Yeah, like you're flagging your your buddies there quite a bit. Like, I get finger's not on the trigger. Accidents happen. Like, come on.
Her finger's also kind of on the trigger.
Yeah,
it is kind of on the trigger.
Kind of on the trigger.
Yeah.
Like, she's not just holding the handle, her finger's pointing out towards the trigger for some reason. Stop that.
Okay. I think we can skip now.
No. Make sure to put your name in.
Your name in?
No. Gives you the choice to, you can scroll through the credits by name.
I don't know why you would do that.
Because you want to find yourself in the credits of a game you made. Instead of waiting a million years for it to appear. It's like, wait, Mom, I'm in the Z's. I'll be there soon.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Oh, right, the sister. Really hasn't
What?
come up again. Alpha now's sibling.
Oh.
Like, we are weird, mystic, strange twin people that are up to something behind the scenes. Goodbye, sister. Anyway, onto the story. That'll never come up again. I'm sure it will eventually, but like at this point the credits are rolling and you're like, wait, what? Anyway, that's a lot of credits. Game's not even over yet. What? Oh, you can choose a letter. Huh.
Yeah.
Where are the name? This is just everyone that worked on the game?
Yep.
Yaga. There's more credits. So many pages of credits. Is that serpent thing the final boss of the first game? And then the hero tragically had a stroke. The end.
Meditashi Medita.
What happened to the crystal? It's been 30 seconds.
Yeah, right?
That's a different one.
Oh,
That's the crystal
so it looks
darkness.
exactly the same, but evil.
Yeah. You know, something.
What is it?
can't be.
Did you hear that?
There's no time to spare.
Where is it coming from?
Dread tidings, chaos and carnage! It is an abomination! A primal has awakened!
Motherfucker, just die already. Make way for the new villain.
Cast Bahamut move. A little much there.
One Azaz move star.
Fanzar lokpai ki hat Aldorn Zur Ukdorn. We next of Chemuv, the only cause that pulls right ball.
Well, that's unfortunate. Like, anyway, as long as good exists, evil will always be coming to extinguish it, so I guess you're fucked.
You guys back in Vesper Bay at this point?
Everyone clapped. Wow, it's just like my dreams.
Now here's the funny thing. Walk back to the entrance and then walk by them again.
They just clap again?
Yeah,
yep. You can force them to clap over and over and over again. It's hilarious.
After what I did for Thancred, he better fucking clap again.
Oh boy, I get to speak more. Hooray!
Enjoy.
The Archons have conducted a preliminary investigation into the origin of that roar that rang out during the celebration. Their findings strongly suggest that a new Oh, I have auto-scrolling turned on. No, turn that off.
That a new primal has appeared.
Thank you. The roar generated a distinctive wave pattern in the aether, a pattern observed only once before in history. 5 years ago, to be precise. I should like to think it mere coincidence, yet we cannot discount that possibility. Well, I trust I need to say no more. Yes, you do! We don't know what it is! Say more, please!
It is.
At great sacrifice, we have delivered Eorzea from the threat posed by the Empire and the primals, and thereby secured peace. We cannot well allow the realm to be plunged into chaos once more. You have given your all for our cause, risking life and limb on I know not how many occasions, yet our struggle continues, and we need you now no less than before. Please continue to stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm, of this very star. Complete. Finally.
Armor identification key.
Holy
what does that
crap.
mean?
Flying unlocked. Hooray!
You just pointed at your armor. It's like, yep, that's armor.
Yeah.
No,
I can fly.
A flying mount.
My cloud can fly.
Yep.
Oh my god, I can fly now.
You can.
All right. The price of principles.
Are you not entertained?
More docking.
Are you guys in the next cutscene?
Yep.
Hero, it pleases me to see you well. I'm literally here for...
I have never walked away. I didn't move a single step.
Yeah. Do excuse... Oh, wait. No,
Do excuse me for interrupting, Hero. My lady, the gentleman from Ashganas Exports has just left. I understand now why you didn't want to receive him.
You did well, Tataru. Please inform the guards that we will not be receiving any further guests this evening.
Thank you, my lady.
Ever since we defeated Gaius von Baelsar and destroyed his ultimate weapon, the eyes of the world have followed our every move, scarce remembering to blink. Where once we worked in secret, with precious few friends and all too many enemies, we are now besieged by benefactors, each one more eager than the last to offer us his complete support. A true embarrassment of riches. I'm fine with that idea. Why aren't you? I'll take all the gil I can get.
Continue reading.
Of course, every promise of patronage comes with a price. Some make their intentions known from the start, while others endeavor to engage us more subtly. Dress it how they will, the message is ever the same. We shall help you, but only if you help us. The gentleman Tataru spoke of was more brazen than most. In exchange for certain supplies, he would have us resolve a business dispute. Naturally, I refused him, as I have every other merchant of his ilk. Alas, the Syndicate's overtures are not so easily rejected. When we formed the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, it was with the goal of serving Eorzea, not the interests of individual Eorzeans. Our neutrality is fundamental to our cause. In my heart, I know this to be true, and yet, if accepting these offers of patronage could empower us to do greater good, might they not warrant greater consideration? Our Baldesian colleagues have been generous beyond measures, but we cannot expect them to... Forgive me. I did not mean to burden you so.
Me, the person that does everything?
I know, right?
Burden?
No, it's
when?
definitely not a burden. You're right, main character. It's not at all. Yet, my urge to share this dilemma may not be wholly misguided. Are you sure? Might I impose upon you to consult the others? They are like to have their own opinions on this matter. And you can't just, I don't know, call them?
Oh god, speak with everybody. Fortune begets power, and power fortune. That we, and especially you, have power is beyond doubt. The question is what to do with it. You may be interested to know that there is a growing belief amongst the refugees that Alamigo could be liberated, if only the Scions could commit their strength to the cause. Yet theirs is but one of many causes. We stand at a crossroads, Hero. Each path is paved with good intentions, but where they lead is far from clear.
Okay, who next? Y'shtola?
Were you Y'shtola or Ida, Andrew? Or does anyone remember anymore?
I think he was both.
I think I've done both and he's done both. It's so hard.
You know, I think Keith did both for sure. I think I was.
Right.
I know I was Papalimo.
Oh,
no one knows who they are.
I was that one I know for sure.
I'm just gonna click on Y'shtola.
Okay.
Recalled you our meeting with the Admiral, shortly after the Laminsons sent word of the summoning of Titan? Then mayhap also you recalled my words to our host. I said unto Merlwub that her people had broken their treaty with the kobolds, and that the beastmen had justly responded. That we had been called to intervene in a conflict which she herself had invited. I spoke, in short, the truth. And wherefore did I speak it? Because owing no allegiance to Limsa, I felt no compulsion to allow the Liminsons to distort the facts to fit a narrative with which justified their actions and absolved them of guilt. Upon this subject, Minfilia can expect a similar reply. Our many dalliances with the city-states have already weakened our claim to neutrality, but the path she contemplates would see us relinquished in entirety.
Alright, who next?
Let's do Ida and get it out of the way. I've been receiving a lot of gifts lately, but Papa Limo keeps making me send them back. It wouldn't be so bad, but some of them are really nice. I mean, very nearly abandon your principles nice, you know? There we go. Papa Limo.
None can deny what we would benefit from more support. But if it comes at the cost of our principles, neutrality was ever a delicate matter. I've lost count to the amount of times I've had to explain to people that our allegiances need not necessarily lie in the same place as our headquarters. Mind you, if we are to sell our services for gil, we might as well declare our fealty to Ulda now, and have it be done with it. I'm quite sure Ida would enjoy the bribes. Does anybody at all remember who Urian was?
That was probably you.
It was probably.
You're every elf.
I'm every person who looks even remotely scientifically inclined.
That looks like your character.
It really does, except, you know, yeah. 'Tis the lot of the powerful to attract the covetous as well as the needy. Thus doth prudence dictate that those with power proffer aid with one hand, whilst the other resteth ever on the hilt. Well, on the hilt, rather. Alas, we have not the luxury of time to decipher our petitioners' machinations. Nay, not while the beast tribes do labor unseen to fight. Machinations.
Remain undetected for years.
For years, of course. Nay, not while the beast tribes do labor unseen, to fight and defeat, to raise up their fallen primals once more. Doubt not that they shall return, stronger and bolder both, nor that we shall be the ones to meet them. This sacred charge shall ever be ours. 'Tis but a pity we are so few, and our fortunes so finite. Oh hey, he has a quest.
Going full circle, I just realized that, like, oh yeah, I kind of know about ProZD because of Final Fantasy.
Alright, are we gonna pick up his quest, or are we just gonna keep moving on?
I mean, everybody has a quest. That's just normal. There's like 5 quests in this room.
Yeah. Alright, to Alphino. Another cutscene!
Pop, 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 pop.
The situation is not wholly unexpected. I too have given much thought to our organization's future, though it would seem I have reached a different conclusion. Mayhap it is time I made my feelings known to the antecedent. Come along, hero.
Waiting for the doors to open. Alphino, hero, is aught amiss?
You desired counsel, and so you shall have it. Minfilia, the scions of the Seventh Dawn must leave Ulda.
Take all those teleport things in our inventory and rip them up.
Oh, jeez.
So long as we remain within Ulda territory, we will never be free to act with impunity. Moving our headquarters to Vesper Bay only delayed the inevitable. We have demonstrated our capabilities, and the Syndicate has taken note. They will not suffer our organization to remain independent now. We are far too dangerous for that. Surely you realize, they are the reason Vesper Bay still lacks an aetheryte.
Plot.
They know full well how beneficial one would be to our cause.
Damn.
This fucking story canon now, why there's no teleporter here?
Which
That
is why
explains
it
a lot.
and other favors will be denied us unless we cooperate. This is probably a retcon, right? Because this is probably already expansion content, isn't it?
Yeah.
If Ul'dah is no longer suitable, where would you have us go?
Experience has taught us that the appearance of neutrality is as important as the reality. Accordingly, we must keep each of the great nations at arm's length, and plant our banner in a place which we all agree to be beyond their borders. The Heavens Sward. The country of Heaven's Sward. Mordona.
Sword.
If it was just that on the nose for the next expansion.
Revenant's Toll, to be precise. It lies within neutral territory and offers all the essential facilities we require. By way of an additional benefit, it is also frequented by a veritable legion of adventurers who may serve to supplement our ranks, like this fucker here. I am, of course, conscious of the fact that we have developed a certain bond with Ul'dah and her people over the years. But I truly believe this to be the best course of action.
As you yourself observed, we have invaluable ties to the local community, forged through years of concerted effort. Ul'dah is our home, Alphinaud. To cast aside everything we have built and start anew in that desolate wasteland would be beyond reckless.
The decision is yours to make, Antecedent. I ask only that you recall the shared purpose which first moved us to found the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and which moved you to found the Path of the 12 ere that. We aspire to an ideal, you and I, just as my grandfather did. That makes us more than mere comrades in arms. We are as much your family as...
That will be all, Alphinaud. I'm sure you have some familial affairs of your own to attend to.
Oh, right, I have a sister. Your concern is most generous, but no. I have left them in the hands of men better suited to the task than I. I could not very well allow my personal affairs to come before the needs of the Order, after all.
And by that, I mean I got a babysitter.
A babysitter for my baby sister.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Endless dialogue. Hello,
Endless
Minfilia.
dialogue that I have to read through. Leave Ul'dah. Has it truly come to this? Yes. Oh, hero. Pray attend to Alphinaud. He is engaged in some business or other and requires your assistance. Pray be on your way. Alphinaud waits upon you, and I have much to think about. Oh, and tell him he shall have my answer in due time. I don't want to do your bullshit anymore. Can I leave now?
I thought I would just try to finish whatever dialogue it takes to leave this place, but maybe this is our cutoff point.
It might be. Because it seems like we're just running back and forth doing mindless nonsense.
I think this next Alphinaud thing might be something to do next time. Right now might be a good time for us to go do our level 50 quests for our classes.
Are we going to talk to Alphinaud real quick, though, first?
Might just leave it? I don't know. He might just tell us to go talk to somebody else here again. I'm scared. Let's talk to him, I guess. Maybe it'll finally send us somewhere else, and then we can do that part later.
Confound
can't
it.
confirm.
She knows what must be done, and still she hesitates, all because of these fanciful rumors. I should explain. Minfilia's mother, well, adoptive mother, was among the great many who perished during the calamity.
Flahamin was her name, though you may know her better as the songstress of Ul'dah. She was a performer of singular talent, and much beloved by the people of Eorzea,
not to mention a certain Charlean minstrel. As you may imagine, the news of her passing was greeted with shock and disbelief by her adoring followers, many of whom refused to acknowledge what had happened. That her body was never found only served to encourage speculation. Minfilia, too, struggled at first to accept the truth, but as Flamin's absence stretched from months into years, she saw that there could be no other explanation. Until recently, at any rate. For whatever reason, rumors have once again begun to circulate that Flamin is alive and well. One of our informants, Father Iliud, has sent word that a woman matching the songstress's description has been seen of late at the seaside resort of Costa del Sol. If we could succeed in tracking her down, I have no doubt that any worries that now plague Minfilia's heart might be assuaged. I mean to set forth for Lanaska at once. Let us reconvene there and inquire with Master Gigeruju as to the veracity of these rumors. These names.
That's a name, yeah.
Yeah, that should be a little guy, like Papa Limo. Let me fly now. I want to see my flying.
So real quick, you guys should check your inventories, because I may have gotten a drop from that fight.
First, I need to see flying.
You probably have the armor identification key.
Okay.
That
wasn't just me.
Yeah, that was a quest reward. It was in the window.
Yeah.
I didn't pay attention to that at all. Also, flying! I'm so happy. This is gonna make everything much easier.
Your mount can fly no higher. It says well before I actually reach the cap for flying. I'm finally got flying Nimbus correctly. It's working. It's working. The fucking thing that carries you around flies. What the fuck?
It's the power of love.
What the fuck?
Why can you fly?
It just got a bunch of
Fuck
nonsense
you guys.
crystals around it, and it just starts flying. It's just holding you above his head with both hands, like, yeah!
Oh, you think that's weird? Hang on a second. Wait until you see this. Why can this thing fly? That's what I want to know.
Do chocobos fly? Does everything just fly?
Yeah.
I think so, because, hi guys, how you doing?
I can't see you anywhere. Where are you?
Don't mind.
Oh, what the fuck? It's just hopping on the air. God, that looks stupid. It already looked bad on land, and now it's worse.
Hang on, watch the takeoff sequence. 1 second here. Let me just land real fast.
Just jump, right? Yeah.
He just starts flying. What the fuck?
It just starts flying. I'm gonna see what the chocobo does. Here.
My takeoff sequence is... Here I go.
Mine is I go from having lettuce to cake.
Poor chocobo's struggling.
Maybe he'll lose weight.
Here, if you want one that's meant for this, or weirdly upsetting. And away.
Yeah, it's just like the behemoth. It's just like, I can suddenly fly.
Giant flying whale.
I mean, the whale was always flying. Flying whales are just constantly a thing for some reason.
Yeah.
Like Link's Awakening and Artemis and one of the Valve Index environments I went into just had a flying whale in it. And then the Hell Point is a flying whale. There's just a bunch of flying whales. People like flying whales.
Yeah, I can fly with my hand.
Whales are to flying as salamanders are to fire, apparently.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna go real quick.
Nice.
Hop over to.
This is not a concerning.
That's just
to be on.
It definitely looks like it's trying to kill you. It's just gonna fly really high and drop you.
Right.
You help! She's being kidnapped.
Oh no!
I'll catch you.
Pop over to New Gridania real fast and
What a
see if I
nightmare.
can pick that mount up now that I've gotten some more achievement points.
What? What mount?
The floating hand. Seeing if I can pick that now.
Oh yeah. I think I have more achievement points. I want to get a new mount.
All right, I'm gonna split off and do my class quest.
Yeah.
Call it a night.
I'm probably gonna do mine as well at some point.
I want to finish that set. The one that was promised me in the character creator, and then I never got it. Oh, you want to wear that now? No, you'll have that after you beat the entire story. Professor Eric looks overjoyed. My theory was correct. Correct, I tell you. This will be the greatest academic breakthrough of my lifetime, perhaps of all lifetimes. I shall spare you the details of my experiment, as you are not like to comprehend their significance anyway, and proceed directly to all-important conclusion. The announcement of my theory before a council of peers was met with thunderous applause. And to think I owe it all to the vacant-eyed adventurer and a simpleton monk. Okay, you can stop saying that about me all the time. Both you and the pugilists guild that sent you are due to a debt of gratitude. Speaking of the monk, where in Eorzea has that semi-literate oaf wandered off to? I took note of his attendance among the spectators at the conference, but he has yet to present himself and offer his congratulations. Ah! What have I done? Zev, I fear the words I offered may have driven Vidergelt to attempt the insane. I analyzed the ethereal waves of your bodies, second by second. I was able to isolate and identify those of the final ethereal regulation mechanism, the so-called Seventh Chakra. From that, I was able to find the land which was most likely to resonate with those waves. Silvertear Falls. I went to the site myself to investigate, and it was there that I made my greatest discovery. The discovery of the century. It occurs to me that you shall never accomplish such a feat of the mind, Sev, and I find myself pitying you, but I digress. Do you not see what I have done, Zev? I told him precisely where he must go to unlock the Seventh Chakra. He has given his life to the fight to reclaim Alamigo from the Empire. More than anything, he desires power needed to achieve that end. The power to combat the might of old Garlemald. Any fool can see that... Almost any fool can see that he imagines the Seventh Chakra to be that power. Yet battling the Empire on such terms will only result in another tragedy like that which befell Alamigo. I pray you do not mean to follow him in this fool's crusade. He has gone to Silvertear Falls in Mordorna. I am certain of it. You must go, Zev. You must stop him. My words will not sway him, just as they could not sway my son. Perhaps yours will. Well, he changed tone real abruptly. What was I about to do? Oh yeah, leave the party. There we go. Party left. Vidergelt, get your ass back here. Oh, Revenant's Toll. What a coincidence. That's... Revenant's Toll is also where our organization is potentially relocating. It's technically up in the air, but the fact that they're talking about it in the first place suggests that it's probably going to happen, because why introduce this plot point otherwise? That seems kind of silly. I can fly now, fuck you. I need to zoom the fuck out though, Jesus Christ. Calm down, camera. Okay. Oh, I think you killed everybody. That was rude. Let me murder you so I can wear your clothes. You claim the power of Garlemald? Fools. Power outside your own cannot be trusted. You had no hope of defeating me. The Seventh Chakra swells within me. Soon it will open. When it does, the Empire will burn. The power of Magitech. The power of Garlemald. They are nothing. Alamigo fell to these? Ah, brother, you are late. But perhaps that is best. I have just attended to our Garlean guests. I wanted us to be alone. Eric was right. This is the place. You have come. Our chakra beat as drums. Do you not feel it, brother? Living in constant fear of death, struggling to stay warm enough to sleep, eating crumbs to fight hunger. Garlemald took everything from Alamigo. They left us nothing, not even our pride. Look to the craven teacher. He is proof of the truth I speak. I will reclaim it, all of it. But I need great power to do so. That power rests in the 7th chakra. I made you a promise. I have not forgotten. The 5th and final piece. It is yours to claim, but only if you defeat me after I already have it. That's totally fair. That's fair. You can't complain about that. I told you when we first met. We monks seek sacred ground. There we train. That is how the chakra are opened. The teacher told me himself, this is where the 7th chakra opens. This is my sacred battleground. The ground of battle between you and me. Your strength has peaked. Through it, mine will grow. Do not despair. Your death will have purpose. It will be for Alamigo. Dude, I just saved like all the kingdoms. You're just planning on killing me. Rejoice, brother. He shall die a martyr. For who? No one knows I'm here. Shit. Is he also gonna use all of his ads like a loser? Is he not even gonna fight me? He's not even fighting me alone. What a fucking loser. No, what a fucking loser. Let's wipe these guys out real quick. Camera's a little too zoomed out right now. There we go. Yeah. I don't know how to do it with the controller. You're not even really hurting me. That's really embarrassing for you. That's a lot of telegraphing for attacks that aren't even good at hurting me. Oh, I can't. I used up my gap closer. Do I avoid that ball, or is that just his power right now? Did he just eat that? Well, that didn't work out. So close. Why? Why will you not yield your power for the greater good? Stay back. This power is mine. While the others of Eorzea ignore our suffering, why should I care for their lives? Why should I care for yours? I must have that power. I must protect my people. Zeph, that power. That light! Never have I seen any like it. Is this the opening of the 7th chakra? Fascinating, simply fascinating. You have no mind for study, but your gift for field work is extraordinary indeed. Tuh! Why? Why did you strike me? Silence, you bloody fool, you oaf, you idiot. I would strike you 1,000 times more if it did not pain my hands so. Next time I shall bring a stick. Bugger opening your infernal chakra. Bugger opening your infernal chakra, and open your bloody ears for once. Sid Garland of the ironworks that bear his name once wrote that these silver tier falls lie in the center of our world. Our world is round, and we live on its surface. Even you should see, then, that he did not speak of a center in the physical sense. I am no astrologian, nor a biologist, but I have studied enough of the various sciences to say this. The vital energy of Hydaelyn, that which is called Aether, is one and the same as the life force in which you monks believe. At the center of the world, these silver tier falls are connected with what you call chakra in an inexplicably profound way. We all share the same existence. We are neither separate nor distinct from the world. Our energy and its energy are one. At times, that energy may wreak havoc and destruction, but it plays a far grander and more significant role. To bring forth life. As part of this world, you must endeavor to do the same. You sought only to gain power by force. In that you are no different than the very guardians you seek to destroy. Is this what you truly wish to be? You speak pretty words, but would you speak them to our people? To every soul who has suffered? To children with empty bellies? To wives made widows? I would. To every last soul among them. Even if they failed to grasp their meaning as you do now, I would and will speak those words until they are understood. Long have I studied the history of this realm's wars. If there is aught I have learned, it is that there is no future for Eorzea should her people struggle and vie for power without considering the consequences of doing so. With great power comes great responsibility. To seize the former and deny the latter is to beget despair. The duty we owe to one another, and to this world as part of it, is to use what power we possess to deliver a future full of life, not death. Can you truly not see the right in this?
This character is more developed than all of the villains of the main story.
You have done the realm, indeed the world, a great service, Zev. As a scholar, as a teacher, as an Alamegan, as a man, I offer you my deepest thanks.
It's kind of a problem, but like, I think the class quests, I mean, I've only played one of them, but they might have better stories than the main game does. Like the starting 50 levels. They at least feature a character arc of some sort.
Not long ago I spoke with a man, an Alamegan. He too was of the resistance. He asked me a simple question. Why do I fight? I did not hesitate. I did not think. The words came of its own will. Revenge. He said revenge is in all our hearts, that it is the most common of reasons, the easiest and the most dangerous. I did not think on it then, Perhaps now I should. I thought of nothing else. But you thought of me, brother. You and the teacher. And for that I thank you both. But I made a promise. I will keep it. The 5th piece is yours. It is meant for you. For one whose 7th chakra is open. Alamigo fought to protect itself. To protect all Eorzea from the Empire. And yet we are despised, ignored. Worse, we are forgotten. Even so, the teacher preached peace. For a long time I did not understand. I hated him for it. All Alamegans are a proud people. This pride is strong in me, and in the teacher, as it was in his son. He fought on the resistance, yet it cost him his life. He too cursed his father for being a coward. I wish I could speak to him. I wish I could tell him this is not so. Farewell, brother. May Ralgar watch over you. But the temple cyclists. Melee attire coffer. Dragon kick. Hey. This concludes the monk quest for Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirements. You must have completed the main scenario quest before the dawn. Once you have done so, the next monk quest will be available from Eric. Gotta get that main story going now. That was a lot. That was 96,000 sounds like a lot, but that's actually only like a 10th of a level. I think our level requirement for leveling went up by like double once we hit 50. Jeez. Is it recommended gear? It is not recommended gear. Am I wearing a single piece of the temple set? I don't think I am. Which is good, because I think that means I can turn them all into cosmetics then. Without having to worry about any restrictions along the way. Just let me remember how to do this because I have not done it for a while. Hop, 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 hop. Oh, I could have teleported. Oh well. Like right there. There are so many of these plus signs everywhere. Just there's already some. We already have such a long path ahead of us for doing the main story that I'm kind of not super interested because we're already not doing side content. I'm not necessarily super interested in doing the plus signs either, unless I know they're important or they give us a dance. I want the ones that give us dances. I want the dances. Whoa! Oh, I always mix up the arms mender and the smith. I know the plus signs always give new stuff, but there's so many plus signs, so like I don't know which ones to give a shit about. It's like this one lets you have player housing, okay? What is this? MGP bronze card? Use? Oh, it adds money to my golden saucer account. The description's in the bottom left. Gotcha. Goblin card. I already have that one, so I can't. Level 49 weapon coffer. How many coffers do I have? Oops, let's try to sort. 45 weapon coffer. Melee attire coffer. Room. Heroes melee boots. They're all in the description down there. Armor identification key. Thin rectangular piece of what appears to be a sermon. Placing it near your suit of magic armor will magically bring the machine to life. Oh. Do I use? No, you don't use this thing. I still don't have a trade skill, so I just have like a bunch of random items in my inventory that some of which I can probably use for stuff. A lot of my inventory is just dies. Let's see. So do I... So some of that was recommended gear. I'm now wearing a decent chunk of this set. It actually has a tail gap. Doesn't clip through all the time like my previous one did. The boots are kind of stupid. I do like, I've been using these like the entire game at this point. These boots, look at these shoes. Look at these dumb shoes. Oh my god. Barefoot puts you in sandals. I have better sandals. These sandals, these fit with everything. Like they make sense basically always. I also don't necessarily love these gloves. Those are too plain. These ones give me claws, but they also give me weird wrist bracelets that don't look very good. So here's the big, chunky, crazy ones that come with the set, and here's the kind of a little more chill ones I had already. So these are like overkill. They look weird. I don't particularly like how they kind of mask what my hand is even shaped like, so I can't even tell anymore. There we go. And I've got my Emperor's new gloves to hide any fist weapons, because I like just seeing him punch. The eye patch is still here, if I want it. There we go. We should check. Nah, you can't dye this set. I can dye this. Like I can make them bronze, for example. Which does not look like it would fit very well. Got some purples here. Yeah, you cannot dye the this actual set, which is funny because so many of these can be dyed. Now I've got this one from the beginning of the game. This intermediate one that looks like it's from the bouncer. The Eastern garb. Chippendales fan service costume, and level 50. There we go. I'll at least wear that for a bit, unless I immediately change class to samurai or something. I don't know. I don't know if I'm hyped on the idea of samurai. I'm curious about dancer, but I think that's like several expansions from here. That's not really going to be happening that soon. Well, alright. Go to bed.